This is a Headgum podcast.
Don't wanna fight no more. I don't wanna fight no more. I don't wanna fight no more.
Yeah.
You know, I've never actually listened to that song.
I always thought it was Don't Wanna Dance No More.
Don't wanna dance no more.
No, I'm getting mixed up with I Wanna Dance Tonight.
Dance
I'm gonna pick it, baby, yeah. I love that
First
song.
thing we need to do.
Man, you gotta open every pod with a Norah Jones impression, because I was listening to that episode, and that Norah Jones impression was great.
Hi, Lauren Michaels. My name is Carl Tart. I do a Norah Jones.
They be like, we finally got our Norah Jones.
Finally got our
person.
Norah Jones.
Now we can do our Norah Jones sketch, since he's always in the news.
We can do our Norah Jones sketch we've been trying to do since 2003.
Norah Jones stay out the news.
She stay out the news. She do. You never hear about Norah Jones. You know who her dad is, right?
No, who? Mike Jones?
Ravi Shankar.
Who's that?
He was like the dude that taught George Harrison to play the...
Oh, that dude?
Yeah.
That's Norah Jones' dad?
Yeah.
That Norah Jones' daddy?
Yeah.
Holy mackerel. Man,
Did you
people
know
don't know. That's tight.
Mm.
So is he from the UK?
He's from India.
Where's
She's
Norah
from New
Jones
York.
from?
She's from New York.
Why did I think Norah Jones was from across the pond?
Bengali.
All right, so check it out. I got a spotted. This is a fun one because I feel like she wanted to do a spotted because I'm looking at both messages. Her name's Sheila. Oh, sorry. I just want people to know that I can't read. Her Instagram name is Sheila Piatsky. And she said, first she hit us up and she was like, I don't have any spotters for you, but just want to let you know that I recently started listening to your podcast and a big fan. XOXO.
Thank you, Sheila.
So then a couple months later, came through with a big spotted. So
Okay.
I feel like she put the spotted in the ether, you know what I'm saying? Like, she was like, I ain't got no spotted. I like that. I like the humbleness, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't come on here with a spotted. I ain't gonna give you no fake spotted from like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait till like find one.
Yes.
Now check it out. A few months later, this is recently, spotted Nelly at Hooters in Davenport on the evening of August 3rd, ordering wings. No picture, but it was definitely him. He just performed in town. Mm-hmm. I like that one.
That's
Nelly,
a good spotted. We love Nelly.
Nelly is the great.
I met this chicken, she just lived right up the block from me, and she got a house for me, the finest thing I ever seen. But oh no, she got a man and a son though. But that's okay. Oh, my voice, I'm going through puberty. But that's okay, cause wait for my cue and just listen. Play my position like a shortstop. Pick up everything I'll be hitting, and in no time, I'm gonna make this one here mine.
Nelly, I love you.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Nelly song? I think my favorite Nelly song is that though. Straight, I'm going down, baby. Yo, street in a Range Rover, street sweeper, baby. Clock ready to let it go. Shimmy, go, puff. Listen to it now.
Light it up and take a puff. You can find me.
What's your favorite Nelly song?
Favorite Nelly song is My Place with Jaheim.
Come on over to my place. I don't know that
Come on
song.
and go with me. Ooh, girl. Come on over to my place. And also Flap Your Wings.
How's that
Drop
go?
down and get your eagle on, girl.
Man, when I was in high school, I used to hate Nelly because I was such a lyricist, but I went back and listened to that song, and I used to hate that song, and I'm like, man, that song is hard.
She's got that sweat dripping all over her body. Sweat dripping all over her. Yeah, I like that. He said something in that song is really funny to me. He said, damn it, I can't think of what it is now. But there's a lyric
one of
in
my
that
favorite
song.
lines, he goes, I'm just kidding like Jason.
Yeah, how that shit gonna do it? I'm just kidding like Jason. It's a reference to basketball player Jason Kidd.
What a non-clever line.
I'm just kidding like Jason?
That's so easy. Anybody can do that line.
I mean, a lot of people wouldn't think to do that.
I'm just tarting like Carl.
I'm just tarting like Carl. That would be hard. If somebody said that in a song, I'm just tarting like Carl, I'll be in the video.
Oh my goodness.
What happened to celebrities being in music videos? That's not like the thing no more. Remember like athletes and celebrities being
like cameos and stuff?
Yeah, cameos in the music video where they just like in the club and they like eating a steak and they like
Yeah, and they'd be like, what up?
Yeah.
Like, remember we used to play the fun game. You watch videos from the 90s and be like, you get to point out all the people in the video who are like can't popped in. I think people shoot videos too quick now to get people to.
Yeah, videos aren't the same as they used to be.
They used to be big productions. Yeah. Be like, are we gonna get this person?
$1 million video budgets they used to have.
Yeah.
Jalen Rose, the basketball player, like made an Instagram post one day of just all the hip hop videos he's been in.
Oh, really?
He was in so many videos.
Yeah, he was always in a video. Yeah. I remember. I feel like I knew him from videos more than basketball.
Make it. We gon' make it.
That video was hard. Yeah.
He was in like the barbershop. Girl, I traded all money, cars, and everything.
I like that song.
A street dream. Yeah, we love music here at Gossip Kings.
Yeah.
And so we love a Nelly sighting. We love a Nelly at Hooters sighting. We hope we got a 20-piece naked. Here's why
Hooters wings are good.
Hooters wings are good, but you gotta get them naked.
What does that mean?
Not breaded.
Oh,
just fried heart.
Oh,
you know
I've never done that.
Yeah,
I have to try that next time.
Hooters wings are good though. You like Hooters wings?
I love Hooters wings.
For real?
No, I've never been.
Don't lie to us, Rochelle.
This bell's
Rochelle, I take Hooters very seriously, and not because of the titties.
Is that what that means, Hooters?
Hooters. I think that's why it was started.
I was kidding.
I think that was why it was like I mean, the girls, usually was big breasted tits.
It was like a thing for owls.
Remember the guy sued Hooters because he couldn't get a job there?
Did he win?
Yeah, he won. It's discrimination.
Ooh.
You can't just because your gimmick is like, well, we only hire women with big titties. Like, you can't do that.
So, like, he's like, I'm qualified. He was like, I worked at all these restaurants, but he couldn't.
But he couldn't because that's not who they hired. Yeah, so he won that case. Like, they settled out of court. They like paid him some money, which I think is he's like the same guy that sued Bumble because it's an app that only allows women to talk first.
Oh, so he sued them?
He sued them being like, we should be able to talk first too. It's like, well, there's other apps that do that, but technically, people who do these lawsuits, how do you feel about people who do lawsuits like that where it's like, oh, I'm going to go sue McDonald's because my coffee was too hot.
Yeah.
Or like, I found a finger in my chili at Wendy's. Chili has fingers in it.
Yeah, like if you're gonna eat chili, you gotta expect a couple little fingers. Maybe no toes or nothing.
If a toe in my chili, I'm suing.
Here's what I think. I think if you're suing like that, you got too much time on your hand.
Way too much time on your hands.
I also think
you're suing in bad faith.
Yeah, I don't like that, but because especially big corporations will settle out.
Yeah,
they don't want the bad press. So it's almost like a scam in a way.
Yeah,
but I think more and more because I'm doing a lot of law research for this thing I'm working on, and I'm just like, people could sue.
You can sue.
People could be suing out here.
I'm gonna try to find a way.
We don't be suing enough, to be honest.
Rochelle, don't tell Jake and Amir, but I'm gonna figure out a way to sue Headgum. To figure out how to, like, something in here is wrong.
Yeah, I think it's the wood, a lot of wood here. It's too much for me.
Some people are allergic to wood.
It's too rustic.
It's very rustic in here.
I'm more of a woodsy guy.
This couch,
I'm the woods.
I sink into this couch and it doesn't portray my actual size.
There's like,
I'm 6'9".
You're joking, but you can literally sue for stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing. I might sue. I went to Miami, right? And I think I'm gonna sue a restaurant for not letting me own sweatpants on. I'm going crazy over this thing.
Now, this is first of all, you took sweatpants to Miami, the hottest place on earth.
They weren't sweatpants. They were like, like breezy.
Yeah, breezy, easy breezy, beautiful sweatpants. Now, so this happens a lot.
And
hats.
Yeah, same thing.
I don't go anywhere without a hat. I shower in a hat.
Yeah.
And
he just like is a fully naked.
Yeah, and repping the Dodgers. But people, I've been to places where people make me take my hat off.
Yeah,
and that's always a discriminatory thing. But
there's no good reason. Like that's why I want to take them to court because I feel like on the surface level, yes, you can. If it's your restaurant, you can decide whatever. But I want to know how are you deciding what is okay and what is not, and then what are you basing that off of? Because I bet if we dig deep enough, we'll find out the truth.
Because if like, and this is not, like, if a woman came in with like a revealing dress on or something like that, you wouldn't stop her. Right.
Yeah, you wouldn't be like, that's unprofessional.
That's unprofessional. Like, you wouldn't say that. And that's not saying that everybody should be allowed to wear what they want to wear. But you remember we was at the restaurant in Atlanta, and the dude was dressed nice, very expensive outfit he had on.
Yeah.
But it was, it was urban wear.
Right.
But you could look at him. His pants wasn't sagging. He was clean. Like
Right.
everything about him was like you could tell this man had money.
Right.
They didn't let him in.
Yeah, and I think I don't get it. And then I'm like, so in Miami, I had on a very nice outfit. In fact, we just took family photos right before I went there. So I'm like, man, I'm feeling fresh. And the guy says, these are sweatpants. You can't wear them. They're white pants, right? And I'm like, well, okay, I have shorts in my bag. I can wear those. And he's like, yeah, wear those. And I'm just like, I don't understand the logic.
So you can
here.
wear shorts, but you can't wear.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Like, and to me, it's just like, it's not consistent enough for me to feel like there's not a lawsuit here. I feel like I want to take this shit all the way to Supreme Court because I feel like that shit happens only it happens out here too in the West. But I do feel like it's in the South a lot more. Yeah. Like when we went to Houston, I think that was a problem.
Houston was a big deal. We had to go to like 3 different places because they wouldn't let me in my hat on. And I refused to patronize a place that doesn't let me in my hat on.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You had that happen to you?
No.
Yeah.
But that's the point. It happens to black men more than anybody.
And we have a friend, and this is a principle thing I stand on because, I could easily take the hat off. I don't care. There's nothing wrong with my head besides the worms that grow out of it. But
what if you took your hat off and it was just a bunch of worms going? I can't take my hat off.
Yeah.
They're like, put the hat back on.
There have been places that, like, I'll give you a perfect example of a place. You gonna remember this because we was together. And this is what's bullshit. So some nights I'll get recognized. And I'll be like, oh, yeah, you all good. Ain't no problem. And then other nights the person may not know who I am. And they go, no hats. And I go, but I was just in here with a hat on. Also, I'm looking in there and there's people with hats on. That ain't none of my business. Yeah. And like dudes being a dickhead. It's at this place right here, Tenants of the Trees.
Oh, yeah, that spot. Yeah.
Which I will never go back in.
Yeah, I hate that spot.
That spot is garbage. And they're reopening it too.
They are?
Yeah. And
we should go back next week.
But like our homie one time we was there and he like got frustrated with me. I was like, I'm not going. Like I'm not. Right. And he was like, bro, just like slide the dude $50. I was like, I'll be damned if I give this bitch ass some money to let me in with my hat on.
It's not like this is the coolest spot in America. Like it'd be different if it's like, okay, this is the Copacabana.
It's 1957. This is the Copacabana.
It's Paul Simon is in there, or Frank Sinatra is up in there, or the Rat Pack.
The whole Rat Pack.
Yeah,
Sammy Davis Jr.
But it's like, this is just a regular ass club. Yeah. Come on, bro. You got to give me a better reason because I'm not understanding the logic here, especially with hats, because when hats, like I can see if it was like a very specific thing about hats, but to me it's like when I think they say no hats, they're saying no black dudes who wear hats. Yeah. That's what they're saying. Yeah. Because who else wear hats? Who else goes to the club with hats on? White dudes don't really wear hats to the club.
They wear Jason Mraz fedoras to the club.
Yeah. Like speaking of music videos. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, to your question, going back, because we're going to talk about this a lot because I really do. It really does frustrate me in a way that I'd be willing to die on that hill just because it's happening to me. It happened to me. It happens to you a lot. It happens to me a lot lately because I basically went anti-jeans. I don't wear jeans ever. I just never will again. I don't like them. And it's like, what am I supposed to do? Not go into the restaurants anymore? Yeah. Look at these sweatpants. They're nice.
They're nice.
It's comfortable. But it's like, if you look at any I think I want to partner up. This is a going long story, but I think I want to partner up with luxury fashion. And because luxury fashion is selling these things. Like if you're wearing a Gucci sweatsuit and they can't get in to a restaurant wearing a Gucci sweatsuit, that doesn't make any sense because it's like a class thing. But if they're on board and they know that black people are going to wear these clothes, then the restaurants should be adapting to that.
They should be. And I have designer baseball hats.
Yeah, that are nice.
It's stupid. I don't mean to put my business out there, but I've paid upwards of $100 for a baseball hat. That's like a designer. I won't tell you exactly how much I paid, but like I got a couple hats that are like designer expensive hats, and they look just like this. Yeah, and it's just because that's like urban fashion is now high fashion.
Yeah.
So it has happened, you know, like between like Fear of God or Rude or the Gucci hat that I have, like Gucci snapback, like and I don't put that one out unless we're going to fancy places. But like, if one of those places were to tell me. And luckily, this hasn't happened at any of the places that, except one time, you weren't with us. We went to a restaurant in Beverly Hills, and they were like, no hats. And so I did say, okay, that's fine. You got your rules. You're allowed to have your rules. And I look in, I scan the room, and I see a man with a hat on. And it's not the same type of hat as I have on.
Right.
It's like a brimmed hat. And I say, great. Hey, not ruffling any feathers, but was he told to remove his hat? And they were like, "Oh, I said, well, if it'd be great if you tell him." And then they went over and told him, and he was like thrown off by that.
Right.
And then when he took his hat off, I was like, "Perfect." And I walked in. I took my hat. I was like, "I'm not gonna take my hat off because my money is good here too."
Yeah, that's what it's about. It's a class thing. The whole thing. It's really upsetting because. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. It stinks to me.
Yeah.
It stinks to me. So I will sue for that, but I will not sue if the coffee's too hot. That is a waste of my time.
If the coffee's too hot, I will sue if the coffee's too hot. I will sue if there's a finger in my chili. I will sue them for not letting me work at Hooters.
Okay.
Speaking of litigious,
Woo!
boy, it is a jail time episode we got on our hands right here.
Yeah.
Rochelle, did you watch it?
I watched it.
We went to 1980. You know what's so crazy?
1983.
This episode made me feel old because when I was watching Young Lily, I'm like, white lines.
Vivid dreams of passion blowing through my mind, and all the while I think of you.
Broken glass everywhere.
Yeah.
Mama rubbing it around like I just don't care.
It was 1983.
It was 1983. I gotta say, man, this thing made me feel old because I'm like, in my mind, when I'm watching the 80s, I'm like, man, I remember that.
The timeline, let me tell you something. The timeline on this
Did that make sense?
show makes no sense. So let's say it's 1983 and Lily Vander Woodson is a 16-year-old.
I couldn't tell how old she was.
She's still in high school. She's gotten kicked out of her boarding school. She's still in high school. She's 16 years old.
Right.
It's 1983. So that means she was born in 1966.
Right.
Making Lily currently 55 years old. So her and Rufus are now 55. I guess on the new Gossip Girl on HBO Max.
I guess, yeah.
I haven't watched it.
Yeah. They're just older.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But then because if the kids, Dan, Serena, Blair, they're graduating high school 2009. So that means they're 2 years younger than me. So that means they were born in 1991.
Yeah.
But if Rufus and Lily had the baby that they gave up for adoption before Serena, if Serena's born 1991, that means that baby's probably born 1989, my age.
Yeah.
So she was like 23 when she had that baby in 89.
Yeah.
And gave the baby up for, like, they're old.
That doesn't make no sense because if she's 23 and 89.
I'm doing the math right.
How is 22? She 16 in 1983?
Because it's 6 years.
Was that the math?
6 plus 6 is 12, so it's 22.
Okay.
So she had that baby. She had that baby at 22.
Yeah, so like a little bit after.
And gave it up for adoption, but then 2 years later had Serena.
Yeah, she was getting it in.
But see, this episode kind of talks about her getting it in a little bit. It kind of shows it's her origin story of how she became. And there's a lot of, we're gonna get to this, but there's a lot of, like, I needed some answers.
Yeah, I want to go back to the 80s.
I want to go back to the 80s.
I was like kind of like,
this is not a spoiler.
Shit.
This is not a spoiler. But I have to know: are they gonna revisit that time?
No,
never.
I don't think so. I think it almost.
I'm
felt
done
like
with this podcast. Idris Elba, It's taken over.
But they will revisit stuff that was in this episode.
Okay,
Yeah.
great.
But they won't go back. We're not gonna have another '80s flashback episode.
White bitch,
These are the bricks. Break it up.
And the chicken tastes like wood, and the chili tastes like fingers.
Yeah.
And the coffee's too hot
for my pants and I burned it down. So I bought my lawsuit to the judge, and the judge said,
1983. Oh man, Lily Rhodes.
CeCe Rhodes. Man, you see young CeCe in this motherfucker?
Young CeCe in the BC.
They casted her good because she did act just like CeCe.
Yeah,
I was like, you were CeCe for sure.
This was great. Little flashback. She driving up the coast. She's in Malibu. It's 1983 in Malibu.
Yeah.
Lily Rhodes got arrested her damn self.
Mm-hmm.
We cut to Serena.
Right.
Mom shows up. She was like, I would never. If I am the mom that you are, I'll give my kids up for adoption. Oh, wait, you did that too, you stank hoe. I was like, God damn, Serena.
I hate when Serena brings up people's past like that.
Dude.
She does that a lot. Like, she'll be like, remember that time when you fucking like had an abortion or whatever she said.
But then when you talk her, she goes, well, listen, I'm not perfect.
Yeah. She's so mean.
She sucks. Serena sucks shit.
Stay your ass in prison.
We gotta get
Blake Lively
on this damn show so I could just yell at her the whole time. How dare you bring this character into my life?
To be honest, I was thinking about this because I was like, man, I hope Blake Lively knows that we still love her as a person.
Oh no, we are when we talk this shit, we are praising her acting ability.
Right, that's what I was about to say. Where I'm like, that just shows how good she is.
Yeah,
because I was thinking about it when I was watching this today. I was like, man, I think there has never been a character like Serena in history of television. That's a good ass character. Like in terms of the arc, in terms of the television characters. Like, look at what they made this like privileged white girl like the most popular TV character ever.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
She's one of them. She was mean as hell to her mom in this scene. His mom's like, all right, then, like, I don't know what you want. Come home, stay in jail, eat the fucking
like, yeah, all right, the damage is done. What do you either want to come home or not? But she's like, I'm going to stay here and, get it in with the prisons.
So we back in 83. Turns out Lily got expelled from her boarding school.
Yeah.
And she goes see her pops.
Did they say why or not?
No.
Oh, okay.
I think she did it on purpose.
Yeah, like just trying to get out.
Because
she didn't want to do it.
She didn't want to be there. So Lily Rhodes gets expelled from her boarding school. She trying to move to Malibu with her pops. But her pops is moving a shaker. He's like, I can't do it. I'm busy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I got time for you. You know what I mean? I'm working with Jimmy Iovine.
You can't stay at my house. I'm out here smashing.
Yeah.
It's 1983. We in Malibu. You can't stay at my house.
He was so rude. He was like, I'm out here kicking it. And then CeCe was like, see, I told you. Your dad ain't shit.
Yeah.
Your dad ain't shit.
He's like, I always got to be bad cop. They had like a little back and forth that was tight. He was like, well, you're better at being mean to people.
That was great.
But like, so we back in the present day. Lily and CeCe going at it because CeCe done showed up.
Yeah.
Serena,
she got her out of jail, or no? She was going to.
She was going to, but this no. She thought like so Lily's making bed and breakfast, breakfast in bed. And she's saying, I'm going to go take this up to Serena.
Yeah.
And CeCe's like, Serena's not in her room.
Yeah.
And Eric is like, yikes. Eric was getting it in. Eric is great.
Is killing me.
Yeah, you see
he's tight.
That vitamin water product placement in the next scene.
They really holding it down for vitamin water.
Yeah.
Little did they know. Little did they know the future of that.
But somebody is sabotaging Blair's dream prom. This is the B.
Oh, yeah.
The B story.
Yeah, her dress got messed up.
They can't find her corsage, but she got the dress that she wanted.
Yeah, because she's got a little scrapbook she wanted to go to prom her whole life.
Yeah. And
did you go to prom?
I did go to prom.
You have a date? Who'd you go with?
I did. I went to prom with Gabby. And my friend Gabby, we were both, you know how they do senior superlatives, and they vote, a girl and a boy for like every superlative. And so me and Gabby were both voted class clown.
Oh, so you're like the two funny.
It would be funny if we go to prom together. Because I waited way too late to pick a date.
Yeah. And
I was mean to her on prom night. I feel bad about that.
Yeah, why? She wasn't being funny? Or
no, no. I talked about
we
this
gonna get in
on
here and clown.
Greta Titleman show, but like, I didn't know. I guess she had kind of like liked me a little bit. But I wasn't really feeling her like that.
Right.
Like I was like, we going as homies. Like I'm finna be bouncing around. I'm moving and shaking that problem now. I'm dancing with everybody. I'm grinding up on all the girls. And she was like, oh, well. Prom night was tight. I had a great prom night.
Where was your prom at? Was it in LA?
It was at the Aerospace Museum down by.
Ooh, that's dope.
At Exposition Park.
Mine was at a train track museum.
Yeah.
So was yours at a car museum? Because then it'd be trains, planes, and automobiles.
She told us about her prom.
It was at a hotel.
Yeah, she told us about her prom.
remember.
Like the girls and the boys couldn't dance with each other.
No dancing.
No dance? Oh, y'all ate lunch?
They just ate.
Yeah, we just ate.
They had a brown bag lunch, like an apple and a ham sandwich.
But y'all dressed up and everything like everybody had.
Yeah. We did. It was like a regular prom experience, except there were more like performances and just taking pictures and eating.
That's actually kind of tight. That takes away a lot. That would make me less nervous. Let me like, we're just gonna sit here and watch. I don't have to worry about slow dancing or whatever.
That shit is weak. I
did
feel
you get
bad
a
for you,
limo?
Rochelle. I feel bad that you had
Did
a
you
week.
like do pictures and stuff beforehand?
We did pictures.
Did you have a limo?
No, we didn't have a limo.
Oh.
I didn't
have a limo?
No. My mom and aunt rented me a Charger. That was when the Chargers first came back up.
Oh, okay, that's
so
cool.
I drove to prom.
That's actually kind of cool.
I wouldn't like
We did a
dancing.
limo with the whole crew, me and Demoris and
We went to the homie house who had a limo, and we took pre-prom pictures.
Yeah.
At the homie, they had the champagne party and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But we all pulled up. And the people
Prom is tight.
The people who drove to prom, we all pulled up, and then the homie had a limo. And a bunch of people got in the limo to go to prom. Prom was sick as fuck.
That
I had
shit
a
is
great
dope.
night. It was too quick, honestly. Because after the pre-parties and champagne parties, prom was over. Prom was like 7 to 10.
Yeah, it's very like
And
most
so-
of the night I remember was the after party.
Yeah, and we got there like 8:30. So like we had already missed like.
Did you go eat before?
We didn't go eat before. I mean, the champagne party, you eat like
okay.
tuna fish and crackers and shit like that. You know, like little tea
I was
sandwiches.
hungry as
stuff like
fuck. We went to Benihana's before.
We went to Roscoe's after.
That's so LA.
Yeah.
What a LA prom.
Yeah, it was a good time.
We went to Benihana's, got it in. Man, I was killing them. I had a white tux.
After?
No, before.
Oh, before?
After we just went to the homegirl had the party at her house.
Yeah.
And it was crazy.
Yeah, everybody stopped at somebody's house and changed.
Yeah, we changed and stuff.
We went to the homie house and changed, and then we went to like the after party shit.
Man,
It was
that's
so
fun.
much
We should do that again. Can we go back there?
Can we go back? Can you build a time machine, Rochelle? Rochelle's
I wish
smart
I was a
person, know.
kid again. And then our bodies go back.
Yeah. And Rochelle, if we go back in time, you got to go to a real prom. Y'all couldn't even like dance separate. There was no music.
When's your
No.
birthday, Rochelle?
That's crazy.
April 30th.
April
All right, here's what
30th,
we're gonna
a
do.
Taurus.
I have a secret thing that I think I want to be an event planner secretly. I'm gonna plan your next birthday. We're gonna do a prom.
Yeah.
We're gonna do an adult
Oh my
prom.
God.
Prom thing.
Yeah.
Would you be down for that?
I
I'm
would
being
be so
serious.
down for that.
All right, and then everybody's got to get a day and everything.
Yeah,
and
dressing.
then we'll do like we'll make it like a real prom for you.
Oh my
That'd be
God.
A
cool.
real
Yeah.
freak ass prom. Everybody's getting
It's gonna
grinded
Carl will
on.
DJ. It's gonna be tight. It's gonna be. I really want to do this.
I would love that. Would be so sick.
Okay, because that feels so bad that you haven't had, like that was the one thing because I was really sheltered too. Wasn't allowed to do a lot of things, but it was the one thing my parents let me do prom, and I was so glad because I would have been so mad if they didn't let me do it because we're not supposed to be freaking dancing either, freak dancing specifically. Anyway,
Freak you in the morning.
yeah.
I can freak you in the evening. Where we at here? Where are we at? Okay.
Okay.
So Serena stated, Blair's
Dorota was getting the jokes in that scene real quick in the scene where she got the scrapbook and she had like she had like 5 jokes.
I haven't looked at this since I was an adolescent.
Yeah.
And Dorota was like,
yeah, all right, whatever.
It's on the bed.
And then she's like, you want the dress? She's like, yeah, give it to me. He's like, nah, this is a body bag. This dress is bad.
This dress is
I was
bad.
like, Dorota out here getting it in. I can't wait for you to see where Dorota ends up.
oh, don't tell me. Don't tell me. Tell me after the break. We're going to take a break right now. We'll be right back.
All right, back. Lily in the 80s.
Lily in the 80s.
Brittany Snow.
Oh, my Lord. Where we at? Okay, Lily is trying to get toxic ass Cece out of the house. She's like, get the fuck
I'm
out,
sick of you.
Mom.
I'm sick of
your
you.
shit. You weak as fuck. You ruined my life. Like,
Yeah, 'cause remember, they never really dealt with the fact that she told Rufus about the baby. Even though, he had a right to know, but,
Yeah.
Cece went behind Lily's back and
that
told
was
him.
bullshit. Cece
Yeah.
been whacked. Like, we seeing it now that, like,
Yeah.
Cece been whacked.
She's whack. But they're all, the
They all
Vanderwood,
whack.
the Rhodes family, is all trickles down to
Yeah.
Serena.
Serena, she being whacked, too. She was like, Carol is doing it right.
Yeah.
without you.
Carol is killing it. Carol's out in the West Coast.
Man, I got questions. I
Okay.
kind of this episode left me on a real cliffhanger with a lot of shit.
Okay.
So, we back in '83, back in LA. Lily goes to the restaurant Carol works at. And, you know, Gossip Girl is waiting tables. And she's like, is Carol here?
Yeah.
And Gossip Girl is like, well, I got 4 extra tables, so clearly she's not. And Carol, not at work. She
Right.
meets Owen.
Yeah.
And he's going to take her to the club where Carol is at.
Yeah.
That night.
I guess she's dating one of his homies.
Yeah. Kinda. She keep
Yeah.
being like, we not dating.
Yeah.
That's my boy, too. Ryan
that?
Hansen.
Oh, wait. Who is that?
You know him. He's like that dude. He like being everything. They be giving him chance.
The one that played the blonde guy?
Yeah.
That is because I saw Ryan Hansen on the credits and I was like, I know him.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I didn't know that.
That dude's funny, man.
Yeah.
I worked with him on a Tara Reid movie that never came out about teenagers being in a bar. This is back when I was doing background and I still looked young. And this had to be 13 years ago, like 2000.
It never came out? You remember when it was
I don't know if it ever came out, but we was like really heavily featured in that shit.
Yeah.
It was Tara Reid, it was Ryan Hansen, and it was like, this is a bar for teenagers. That's probably why that shit didn't come out, because it was just like underage drinking.
I know, yeah. It's like, we're going to just hold on to this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that movie ever came out. It probably did, but
Yeah.
I was like hella featured in that shit. Back in the, okay, so, and then we go back to,
Wait, so you have a
Present
question?
day.
What's your questions?
I'm gonna ask
okay.
after. We're gonna have to breeze through this a little bit. I'm sorry, audience, if you like to hear us ruminate on things, but this one we're gonna have to go through because I got questions.
All right, yeah, let's
This
get to
one
the
of-
questions.
this
'Cause
one of them
I was hard to get back and forth.
Yeah, it was a back episode. I woke up this morning and I was watching this shit. I was like, I should have had a cup of coffee. And I don't even drink coffee. It was hard to fucking take these notes.
Yeah.
But Dan calls Lily. He want to know how mad Serena is because he done blew this whole shit.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, Dan, you stupid bitch. And then she's like, when she's still in jail, so
Yeah,
that's
that's
why
how
she
mad-
ain't called.
yeah.
And then he goes, jail. And then he like slides open the garage door that they have in their house.
I
And
don't-
he's like, I'm gonna need a dress. And she's like, okay, but you
Who
have
did he
your
say
own
that
shoes.
to?
He said it to Jenny.
Oh yeah, because maybe Jenny got the little sewing and stuff.
Also,
Uh-huh.
we're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to it. But, all right. Put a pin in this, Rochelle. The dresses in this episode, from
Yeah.
the Minions to Serena's. Put a pin in this because
Okay.
something is
Something's
interesting
up
about
with the
this.
dresses.
Yeah. So back in '83, Owen is falling for Lily while she's changing. She
Yeah.
like, are you? Is this moment you fall in love with me? You're absolutely falling in
She
love with me,
playing
aren't you?
Lily to the key. It was like, that's Lily.
Yeah.
That is young Lily right
That's
there.
dope. It was dope. So Lily goes to bail Serena out, but Serena not in jail no more. Your daughter's gone.
Yeah.
That's the cop said. Same cop that arrested her. And the only
he's
cop
like,
that
you
worked
can,
in this
you can
precinct.
drop the charges, but your daughter ain't here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So we back in we back in
That was
'83.
Gossip Girl.
Yeah. We back in '83. They get to the club and run into Carol. No Doubt is playing on stage.
That was
You see
crazy.
that?
Oh, this made me feel old. This is what it was. Because I'm like, my mind was all discombobulated. Because I'm like, I'm watching a 90s band play in the 80s.
Yeah.
And I was like, how old am I?
Yeah.
Because I was like, oh shit, No Doubt. And I'm like, fuck, I feel old.
Yeah.
I feel like an old man. Like, I feel like when I'm like waxing nostalgia on this motherfucker, like too much, you know? Like,
Too
I should
much
be
nostalgia
more
waxing.
like, man, that's a long time ago. But I'm like, that's No Doubt right there.
Yeah. So like we get this shit was a great episode with the guest stars because we already got Dreamer Walker as one of the Minions.
Yeah, yeah.
And now Kristen Ritter, the real B in Apartment
I
23,
know, ain't that crazy?
is on here. Like, that shit is hard.
That was dope. I didn't know who to when I first saw this episode. I didn't know who her sister was gonna be because we never met her before.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, she's cool. She's like a badass
Yeah.
coming in like, yo,
Got the
the
dark
fuck
hair.
you doing out here?
I love Kristen Ritter. Oh. Man.
Talk to him.
That
We'll
woman's
get her on the
fine,
show
dog.
too.
We gotta get Kristen Ritter on the show.
We'll get them all. We'll get them all, right?
We'll get everybody on the show. Everybody gonna be up in this room.
At
And
some
we're
point.
not COVID tested. Nobody.
Nah, you can come in. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta take no tests. Whatever
Yeah,
you
we
need.
just gonna fill
you
up
know?
this room with people who was on Gossip Girl. So they at the prom. The Minions are gonna sabotage the prom. Like that's what they playing. Is.
Yeah, yeah. We gonna make her feel egg on her face.
Because Blair wants to win prom queen.
Yeah,
But they finna step
that's
the
her
ballot
dream.
box with Nelly Yuki. And
That's
they're like,
funny.
imagine, like, she had to say this the way Slim Charles set this shit up. She goes, Blair's gonna be so embarrassed when Nelly Yuki beats her. It's like, God damn, she's standing right here. Like, why Nelly Yuki can't be the prom queen?
I didn't understand. I was like, Nelly Yuki, when you gonna keep taking this abuse?
Yeah.
But,
also, Slim Charles, why you can't be prom queen? Now, here's what I wanted to talk about.
Okay.
I've seen Slim Charles in that dress before.
Really?
I've also seen Serena in the dress. It feels like I've seen her in the dress that she's wearing. I'm like, did they recycle dresses? Like, these supposed to be the richest people in town. Why don't they have prom gowns on? Like, did you notice that? None of them had on like prom gowns. They had on like freakum dresses. Like,
I only except for Blair, who had on like
Blair had on a big ass gown. I understand they probably want her gown to look better, but like you wear like a big dress.
Maybe
to prom.
they did. I don't know.
I definitely have seen Slim Charles. Sound off in the comments if you had definitely seen Slim Charles wear this dress before.
Yeah, they did. Also, it did seem like the prom was thrown together because it was just like. It was like they was just like there, like it just threw us in prom real quick.
Yeah, this supposed to be like this rich ass school.
Yeah,
it felt like they didn't do because they must have been doing second unit in LA filming all that shit.
They was like, all right, just put some dresses on. We got to shoot this. We got to shoot.
Yeah, we got to get out of here. This is the penultimate.
Yeah, and then but they was really Slim Charles really had it out for Blair on this one. I can't remember why they were still beefing, but. They was like, we're going to get her on this one.
Yeah, this is it. She going to lose this prom. She going to lose this shit. So,
Nelly Yuki. Maybe that's her plan, though, man. Nelly Yuki's like, y'all think y'all can use me, but I'm going to ride this whole wave all the way to the top.
Yeah. So we back in 83. Carol explains to Lily how they living the way they are.
Yeah.
Like, I'm doing my own thing. I sold
I ain't really make it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what it's like out here, y'all. You know, when you
invested
move
in
out.
fanny packs. They gotta revisit that.
I don't know.
Like, she gotta have money, but like, yeah, let's keep going because I got questions about this.
That's an insane joke.
Yeah.
I invested in fanny packs.
So they go to a party because the guy got their music video, but he's got the tape.
Yeah.
And he's holding the tape hostage.
Yeah.
Now this is some crazy
it was
shit
like,
too.
In my house.
Yeah,
that vibe. Like, what's that?
In My House by the Mary Jane
Girls. In my house.
Lily goes to Rufus' house to apologize. She's
He was like,
you
gonna
were
propose.
going to propose to me, but you didn't because I was being an asshole.
I like this scene. I like them reconciling.
Yeah, she tried to kiss him, and he stops.
He's like, nah, baby.
She goes, after 20 years, you still don't know who I am. And he's like, I do. I just think you're still figuring it out. That's a humdinger for me. He got on his ass. That's a quick humdinger.
Yeah.
Because I like how he was like,
nah, you ain't ready.
Yourself. You ain't ready for me.
Yeah,
Big
I'm
Roof
ready.
Dog.
I know who you are. You don't know who you are.
You are.
That's true, though. She don't know who she is. She's trying to figure it out.
Yeah, so they get to the house in 83. They climb through the window. Dan and Serena make it to prom. Mm-hmm. He starts doing this. Like, she's like, dance with me.
Did you see that scene in the cab?
Oh, yeah, the scene in the cab. I skipped the scene in the cab.
That was great. That was weird how they did a reveal. They kind of revealed her in it, but I'm like, we know she's with him.
Yeah.
It was very obvious that he went to get her out of jail.
Yeah. And then the dude was like looking in the mirror.
That was crazy.
Eyes front, mister.
Yeah, eyes front. The fuck was that?
Yeah, he was trying to catch a glimpse.
Yeah, that was
them
insane.
Hooters.
But yeah, I like that Dan did that. Let's go to prom. Like I like how he checked her. It's like, this is stupid. You gonna miss prom to make a point?
Maybe I was like half asleep or something. But I know I wasn't.
But possibly.
This episode, it felt like the B stories, the C and D stories were like way too thrown together.
It just was confusing.
I didn't know it was prom night.
No, I was confused because I thought this whole episode was going to lead to the next episode, which was going to be prom.
Yeah.
And it's almost like they just threw prom in there.
Why did they end the season on prom?
It makes me really wonder what the next episode is.
Yeah. This episode 25
definitely like,
nuts.
when I first saw it, I thought it was going to be a lot of talking about prom.
Yeah.
And then we do prom next. But it was like, we're in prom, baby.
Yeah.
Get it in.
And Dan, it wasn't clear that, like, he had 3 scenes this whole time. Like,
yeah.
Everything was just so, like, that.
It was hard because I think they just didn't, something must have happened. I feel like this whole 80s thing was like,
it threw them off.
I think they were just like,
we overstepped.
Yeah.
They
probably threw out the whole schedule. It's like, we got to shoot in Malibu. We can't get back to New York.
Yeah.
Because they probably shot it in Malibu.
Yeah. It was at the water. And that was definitely not East Coast water.
I know, Carl knows his water.
I know my waters. That's Pacific water. So, where we at? Oh yeah. So they make it to prom. He starts doing that jump dance where he's not dancing. He's just jumping up and down.
Oh yeah, that shit was annoying.
Yeah.
Serena's like, we're gonna dance, and then she's like,
he's just jumping up and down.
Yeah. I hate that dance.
Yeah,
I always see that in high
shit.
school movies. Yeah, it's like dancing. Like, what's that song? You can freak it if you want.
Yeah, freak
Nobody
dance.
ever
Throw
freaks-
that ass back.
We need to do a black high school movie so we can show the black prom.
Black High School. Frederick Douglass High School. Starring Rochelle. Carol likes that Evan and Lily are hitting it off. You
Yeah,
see
yeah.
that? She likes smiling at that. And she finds the guy who took the video. He turns around, and
This is
his
how I'm
name is Keith Vanderwoodson. Vanderwoodson.
Fuck?
Keith
I was mad confused.
Vanderwoodson.
Yeah. What is going
the
on?
fuck is going on?
I don't know. They have to go back to that. You're right.
They
'Cause
have
didn't
to.
go back to that.
Because I'm like, after I finished this shit, I'm like, Keith Vanderwoodson.
Like that's
Is
Lily's
that-
dad. I mean,
Serena's dad. That's Serena's dad.
Yeah.
8 years before she's born, though.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, okay, so that's Serena's dad, 8 years before she's born.
Right.
And then, but isn't Cece's name Cece Vanderwoodson?
No, she's Cece Rhodes.
Okay, oh, so she is Rhodes.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah.
So that's not a crazy thing.
No.
All right, because I was confused. I was like, I could
No,
have sworn.
I thought that for a second, but then I was like, wait, who the fuck is Vanderwoodson? But then
Yeah.
I was like, oh, no, Cece Rhodes. And then when they said Lily Rhodes, I was like, that's the Rhodes family.
Yeah.
Cece's always been Rhodes, but I
Okay.
just always never remembered that. But what's weird is how the fuck they mentioned it. Well, we'll get to that. When Cece, young, like 80 Cece was talking to Lily, and she was like, I took care of that. Remember that guy and had to take care of that? No, isn't it?
No, this is present day.
Present day, yeah.
Yeah.
And she's like, I took care of that. And I was like, they're talking about,
Evan. They were talking about Evan. Evan Campos.
oh, not
Not Vanderwoodson. No.
Oh.
They were talking about Evan. She took care of
I
Evan
thought
Campos.
when I first saw this, what I thought was going to happen was she was going to get out of jail and the Vanderwoodson guy was going to be there and be like, and they reconcile, and you see like, oh, she's going to get it in with Vanderwoodson.
Yeah.
They got to explain that. They can't
They
just
have
leave
to.
his
That's
name.
because that's 8 years down the line.
Yeah.
So Blair going off on Chuck, and also, and here's what's crazy, because we never see Carol no more. I don't know where Carol is. This is one of my questions. Like, where the fuck is Carol now?
Yeah.
This is the first time I'm ever hearing about Carol, I think.
Yeah.
And so she hooked up with Keith Vanderwoodson,
Right.
but didn't know that he had a girlfriend or whatever. Like, so that's
Right.
why he took the tape back, and it was a big mess. So anyway,
And
let's go
where's
back
Keith?
to this. Yeah.
Where's Serena's
Where's
dad?
Serena's dad? We haven't talked about that. So
Is Serena's? I mean, now I might be going too far. Actually,
Yeah.
I'll leave it. I'll leave it
leave
alone.
it there. Leave it
Leave
there.
it
Drop
alone.
it.
But let's just say season 3 is gonna be a hum.
Yeah. So
All
Blair
right.
going off on Chuck
Yeah.
because she thinks he stuffed the ballot box with Nelly Yuki name, and he not even defending himself.
I know,
He
he's
not
like,
doing
look, I'm
nothing.
just
He
gonna let
look,
you
man,
talk. You know what I'm
talk
saying?
it
Whatever.
out.
Run your mouth, girl.
Nate going like this and shit. So anyway, Vanderwoodson being a dick to Carol. They
Yeah.
start fighting at the house. They get arrested. Blair wins prom queen. Chuck orchestrated the whole damn
Yeah.
thing. This was very nice of him.
Yeah, that was a
He wanted
big
her to have
moment
the
for
perfect
Chuck.
prom.
Serena was like, "Wow, Chuck, that was amazing."
That was
He
amazing.
He's like, "You think you're the only one that remember the scrapbook?"
Yeah,
He
that shit was
remembered
tight.
it. That was cool.
So
Man.
back in '83,
He should be with her.
yeah.
Not Nate. The fuck?
No, not Nate. Nate is out of here. But
Yeah.
back in '83, Lily's in jail. Call CC. Of course, CC's doing the shit that she does. You know,
Yeah.
being a dick and talking about how the perfect life, blah blah. Carol gets on the phone, says Serena gonna stay with me, or Lily gonna stay with me for a while here in LA.
Yeah.
Their mom sucks, but she trying to do what's right for them in her own terrible ass way.
Yeah. It's just like it's a weird thing because they're doing the wrong thing here.
Yeah, they're all doing the wrong thing.
But it's also like I guess if I don't relate to it, I didn't grow up rich, but I guess if I grew up rich, I would hate all that control.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, I don't want to live my own life. I'd rather
Yeah.
be broke.
I don't know. Being broke sucks.
It's like it'd be weird to be like, man, this rich life. I'm gonna go to California, and because basically the sister was like, I'm out of here, and just left and became
Yeah.
basically a broke ass actress
Yeah.
who didn't work. But maybe it feels better that like she's able to like get it on her own without help.
I guess so.
I don't know.
That shit's stupid. Back to today. Lily sees CC and tries to make amends. She basically like resigns to the idea that like basically what I saw was like, all right, listen, Ma, you suck, but you my mom. And she goes, I'd rather have 20 Dan Humphreys from Brooklyn than that boy you fell in love with from the Valley.
Okay, that's.
And she goes, well, you took care of that, didn't you?
Yeah, what did that mean? Did she kill that guy?
I don't know if she had him killed. I don't know if he's like still in jail,
right,
from that fight or whatever.
Oh shit! I know
like,
she might have took a letter
life.
I know he did life, and it's like a whole other movie called Life, where he's like, live,
temperature about 100 degrees.
He's like, I'm doing live, I'm a win. Yeah, what happened?
What
there?
happened to him? So I want to know what happened to Evan Campos. That's one of my questions.
Yeah. I want to see the music video too.
Yeah. So Blair's sad that she won prom queen. Life moving too fast for her.
Yeah.
You could tell she's like, I don't know what the fuck is going on.
I know.
And this is how I was feeling at prom. Like that last week of school, it was like, whoa, wait a minute.
It is weird. It's a weird
you start
feeling.
hearing that shit where like the older people at your school be like, like take stock here.
Yeah.
Because there are people here that you have spent so much time with, that you've become so close with,
right,
that you are literally never going to see again after this day.
Yeah.
And I always think about this dude that I played basketball with. We went to middle school together and high school together. And we grew up playing basketball together. His name's George. I have not seen George since the day we graduated high school.
Wow.
And
George, if you're out there, hey,
blue boy.
If you spot George, what George look like for the royalty?
He's like 6'4" and light skinned.
I'm 6'4" and light skinned.
Yeah, aren't you?
My middle name is George.
It was you the whole time. Yeah. Nah, but like that's just like one person. Like there are other people, of course. No,
there's some people I would think about that. I mean, of course, maybe you could catch them on social media, but there's some people who I was really close with, had a lot of classes with, used to hang at their house, spend the night. And it's just like, it just ended. Yeah. You know? It's just
I don't even see, that's the thing about social media has helped it with a little bit of that. But I don't, like, George is not even on social media. Like, I don't know what he's doing. I don't know where that guy is. Yeah. Like, so it's like.
He could literally be in Alaska working on global warming.
Working on the pipeline.
Yeah.
The Alaskan pipeline. He's
pipeline. I prefer he works for helping global warming.
No, pipeline. He's running the environment.
No, George cares. He cares. But yeah, man, like, so I actually, as much as it was kind of like weird to see Blair kind of like being kind of spoiled in that moment, it was like very relatable though. Yeah. Because it was kind of like, I get it. I mean, I was like kind of like, man, now you don't want this shit. But also I was kind of like, that's how I'd be feeling. Because you'd be like, man, high school is over. Yeah. And it's like, this kind of shit was not really important. Yeah. Really. And it's like, it never really mattered. Like, you know, I was on the prom, I was on the list, like, what's it called? The nominees? The nominees list. But I remember not winning. And I remember being like, it's like, I haven't thought about that. I haven't never thought about it again. It's like, I don't care.
I still think about high school all the time. I feel like that's when I peaked.
Not the time where you're on TV.
Not the time where I'm on TV and living out my comedic dreams. I think I peaked in high school. It was such a good time.
I didn't think I was the funniest in high school. Like, I feel I'm less funny than I was in high school.
Oh man,
I was hilarious at high school.
Yeah, well, I feel like once we learned how to be funny, like once we like that natural ability that we had went away a little bit. But it still comes back when we get with our like
when we kicking it and stuff.
It's that same was like, I'm not worried about what the game of the scene is. I gotta hit this joke 3 times. I'm not worried about the math of it, the shit that I learned after like perfecting or honing, actually doing a craft. Like when it was just like, no, this is just my personality.
Like we just being funny and goofing around. And just like no pressure, it was just like who you were. Yeah, like, you weren't even trying to win nothing. You're just funny. I mean, I used to kill it. I would get kicked out of class a lot. Yeah, I was just disruptive.
Oh man!
Shout out to Mr. James.
Well, you know what? For me, I did get in trouble for talking quite a bit, but like, I also I did my work. You know what I mean? Yeah. Except for math class, I did not do.
I didn't do no work.
Oh man!
I would get in trouble for talking, but also was not doing work.
I never got. It had to be the subject that I like. Like I'm a big history guy, so like history, I was talking my ass off, but I was participating in class.
Yeah.
I'm George Washington.
He like doing bits, but he's like, that's a great impression of George Washington Carver. Thank you, Carl.
Like history class, English class, like a little bit of science.
I hated English because I'd be like, I just hated reading. Fuck, that shit was annoying.
Yeah, I was good in that shit. I was good in history.
Yeah.
And I had a bunch of music class too because I went to music school. So like that shit was like all good, but like math, Rochelle. I don't think I ever got anything higher than a C in math in all 4 years.
What subjects are you struggling in right now?
Science.
Was that your bad?
I didn't like science.
You didn't learn how to do your Punnett squares?
No, science was really annoying for me.
Did you
I'd love to know what a school in Thailand is like.
It's probably like
what did y'all have bells?
We had bells.
Like a minute bell? Did you have the minute bell, that one that rings before the bell?
Yeah. It was it was an international school. So it was like
okay.
an American curriculum.
Yeah. Well shit.
So why was the prom like that?
How long were you over there?
Because it was a Christian school.
Oh, so that wasn't a Thai thing. That was a Christian.
It was like basically missionaries like started this school, this private school.
Fascinating.
So it was like all our teachers are white and like really Christian. And
yeah.
Holy shit.
That's cool.
No, that's a TV show.
Yeah. Are you how long were you in Thailand?
From ages 8 to 18.
8 to 18.
Wow.
So
what a perfect roundabout.
Third grade to graduation.
Damn.
Wow. And then when you came to, did you come straight to Cali?
Mm-hmm.
To the Bay Area, right?
No, I was born in the Bay Area, but then I went to Pepperdine.
Oh.
When I was 18.
Oh, now that's cool. Is that Christian too?
Yeah, it's Christian.
Are you Christian? Do you believe in the Jesus?
I'm figuring it out. I've had a path.
Yeah, okay. So here's
how's your walk, Rochelle?
Yeah. Do you pray before you eat? Let me ask you this: do you ever forget to pray before you eat, and then you like pray with food in your mouth, like I do? But like I said, that scene was super relatable. I get it. She's like, Nate, you're like a high school boyfriend. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I don't want this. I don't want this life. And also, it's probably hitting her too that her life is about to change completely.
Yeah.
This is why I'm excited for Blair's next season. I think we could talk about it because the season's almost over. Whatever. I'm not going to spoil it. Obviously, they're going to be in college. You know that. So I think Blair's about to head off. It's like her life. What I like about Blair's arc is that her life is not going how she planned it at all. Yeah. And I think that's going to make her a better person.
Yeah, absolutely. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree with that. I'm excited to see what happens. That one time that we got spoiled, mm-hmm. I'm excited to see what that relationship turns into. Like,
oh yeah.
I can't forget it. I try to forget it.
Wait for it. Yeah. Wait for it. Wait for it.
So, like, where we at here? Oh yeah. So like basically like, you know, Cece still sucks. Like
wait real quick. Did Blair ever find out that Chuck did that for her?
I don't know.
I don't think so. Right.
Hopefully next episode.
Yeah. It
was a really nice gesture by Chuck. Blair's sad that she won the prom queen. Life moving too fast for her. She don't know. Like does she like? Oh, I wrote in my notes. Does she know that she want to be with Chuck? Like.
I think she's just like. I think she knows she doesn't want to be with Nate. I don't think she.
They broke up.
Yeah.
Her and Nate broke up. Yeah. Serena. Like comes, they sit down, and there's like this map over like
that was a tight scene. I like
1983 with Carol and Lily being sisters to 2009 with Serena's like you're my sister.
Yeah,
you're my. But yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was going back and forth. I was getting discombobulated because it'd be going from like, dun 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 dun, then it go to like Def Cab for Cutie.
Yeah.
I will wait for you.
You would not believe your eyes. 10 million fireflies lit up the sky as I fell asleep. I'd like to make myself believe that planet Earth turns slowly. It's hard to say that I'd rather stay awake when I'm asleep.
Oh no! All right, what happened after that?
That's it, man. That's it.
All right, what you rating? What's you rating?
Man, I enjoyed this episode. I love a flashback. I love the 80s. Yeah, I love the 80s.
The 80s is my favorite decade, hands down.
I wish I was around in the 80s. I give this episode. I only give this episode a 4 because the outside of the 80s shit, it was all over the place for me. Yeah, but I did really enjoy the 80s shit. But also, actually, I'm gonna bring that down a little bit because I don't think I enjoyed this episode as much as I thought I did. But like,
pull it back. Yeah.
Here are my questions though. Mm-hmm. You can't leave me hanging with all this shit. Like, They left me hanging with like, where's Carol?
Yeah. Carol.
Like, where's Carol?
Where's Vanderwoodson?
Where's Vanderwoodson? How did they link up? How does she link up with Vanderwoodson?
And what does that mean that Lily hooked up with Vanderwoodson? How does that affect her and Carol?
How did that affect that relationship? Is that when they fell out? Did they fall out? Is Carol dead?
Yeah.
Where's Evan Campos? Is he dead?
Yeah,
Like,
what happened to him?
What happened to my boy Ryan Hansen?
I don't remember that at all. Like, where's the music video? Did it come out?
Did it come out?
Did the band succeed? Was that band the Flock of Seagulls?
Yeah, what the hell went? Like, how did Vanderwoodson become a New York magnate? Mm-hmm. When he was like an LA guy. Now he was rich. That was at like a Malibu house. Like, he was rich, I guess. Or I don't know if that was his house.
Also, here's a question. I'm not trying to spoil it, but I don't know. That could be, maybe that's not the dad. Maybe that guy is related to the Vanderwoodson.
Maybe so.
Maybe that's his brother.
That could be a thing.
I don't know.
There's so many questions that I don't feel like were answered. And so that's why I asked you, do they go back to the 80s again? Because
I don't know. I don't remember.
This shit was nuts. It was fun.
Yeah.
But it was also like, bro, you got to tell me something.
Yeah. I thought it was way too many plot holes that need to be filled. Because I didn't like I was so mad. I was like, oh man, they're going to the 80s. But then I was like, I'm having fun. Yeah. Maybe because they casted it so well. And it was just like a dope ass flashback. But as far as the episode, I was like, what happened? It really felt like a filler episode. It was like an episode to get to the
Which is crazy. It's the penultimate episode and it felt like that.
Yeah.
Penultimate episode of the season. You know, I enjoyed it.
3.5.
Anytime. I'm going to give it a 3.75. So that's
XOXO.
That's 3.75.
Okay.
What are you going to give it?
I'm going to give it a 5. I was like, no, I would give this probably 3.89.
3.89?
Yeah. So that's XOXO. Gotcha. What about you, Shally Shao?
I like this episode. I'm gonna give it 4. The mom stuff always gets to me.
Yeah. It was very. I also love Lily. Like, I gotta say, I think she's my favorite character. I think I'm gonna confess that right now.
Yeah, Lily's your favorite character?
I've been holding back.
I think Kristen Ritter is my favorite character.
I think this being Apartment 23 is my favorite show.
Yeah. I did enjoy that show. Shout out to Mookie Blakelock.
She's just such a good actress. Lily. Like, I love that scene where she hugged the mom. Yeah. And then the mom kind of like, okay.
But she wasn't backing down. Cece was not backing down. Like, I had to do what I had to do.
Yeah, I know. She's like, just hug me, Mom.
Yeah,
I'm trying to
shut the fuck up.
He's like, I love how you kicked me out the house, but you forgive me.
Yeah, I refuse.
Oh, she's the worst, though. Like, can you imagine that being your mom? I would go crazy.
Yeah.
So what'd you say? What's your rating?
4. Solid 4.
XOXO. I like it when it's clean.
You got some news for me, Daddy?
I got some good news, man. This is some good news day. No bad news today. Simone Biles. So Simone Biles went off on her accounts and was like, can y'all just tell me if I'm broke or not? So that made me wonder, like, who in our cast do you think you would let manage your money? I think I would definitely not Rufus because he'd stay broke. Eric, he got the green visor on. Yeah. He's like, it looks like you spent some money here.
Yeah, it's gotta be
I think I would let Vanessa manage my money.
Oh, hell no.
Man, what happened to Vanessa? I want to do an 80s episode.
She showed up in this episode.
What was she doing?
Remember, I skipped over the scene. I think I skipped over it. But like, there was a scene where Rufus walked in the house and was like, man, let them Vanderwoodstons sleep with their legs.
Yeah, they were like, she's like, all right.
Yeah.
I want to see, I need more Vanessa. I'm starting to miss her a little bit. Okay, so here's another thing. The Nebraska coach, he says that his offensive line for the Nebraska football team, they throw up at least 15 or 20 times during practice. Mm-hmm. So my question is, if you had to pick your 3 offensive line, your quarterback, your 3 offensive line, who would you pick from the show?
Nobody. None of these people can block.
What about Nate? I'll have Nate.
Nah,
I do Nate.
I would put Nate at like free safety.
Yeah, he'd be good back there. Like, he seemed fast.
I couldn't put him. Anybody else on this show? Nobody else on this show.
Definitely not Chuck. He would probably
Chuck
get up.
can't
He
get
would
off
like
the
literally let the guy through. He would literally be like, "Go ahead,
Please
hit this guy."
By all means, have a sack.
All right, here's another one. Dr. Dre and Jimmy Iovine are about to open up a high school.
Nice.
Who do you want from our show to go to that school instead of this school they're going? This current Constance Wu school.
I think I would like Vanessa to go to that school.
Okay, Vanessa, yeah, she could get it in. I mean, she can like make it a bit popular there. What about Dan? I think Dan
would be.
I think like Lil J should go there.
Yeah, creative people.
I would let Lil J be on my offensive line. She protect me.
Lil J would not.
She's fearless.
She would not be able to base block.
I think she's fearless.
She doesn't have the technique. She doesn't have the footwork. She doesn't have the footwork to be an offensive lineman.
All right, that's it for the news.
And that's it for the episode. Listen,
And that's it for me. And I gotta go pee.
And I gotta go pee.
I got a cramp in my foot.
Drink your juice.
Is that what
That'll serve it. Thanks so much for listening again to another episode of XOXO Gossip Kings.
Yes.
Follow us on Instagram. We're almost at 2,000 followers. Tell your friends.
Tell your friends,
moms.
man.
Tell your
If we get to 3,000 followers by next month, we will do something crazy.
Yeah.
But
Let us know if you would go to prom with us, me and Lamar.
Yeah, we'll do we'll do that thing that Nelly did. Didn't Nelly do like he went to prom with someone?
I don't remember that.
But also, guys, we're almost at the end of season 2.
Season 2 is
We
wrapping.
got one more episode. One more episode. Don't give up on us.
Don't give up.
Because I'm
Stay
telling
here.
you, I don't know how you guys feel. I just putting it out there. I think season 2 is probably my least favorite season of this show.
Interesting.
So I can't wait to get in what's next coming for everybody. Because I feel like now,
Excited.
Carl, you have a good sense of everybody.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
like
I got the
all the
characters down
characters.
now.
So like now it's time we're gonna bring in some new people, some wild shit gonna happen. It's going down. I am so excited. I'm hyped. One more episode, y'all. Let's go.
I got a big ass foot, man. You ever like this shit is crazy.
Did you
like,
listen to
this
anything
shoe
I
is,
just said?
I did. This shoe is so big. I can't believe that like my foot fits in it. You know what I mean? It looks insane. It looks like a clown foot.
It looks like a normal foot to me.
Yeah, because of it matches with my body.
Yeah, like your foot you have the foot that you were made for.
Yeah.
Like if you were that's how you know you were created, right, Rochelle? The Lord.
Yes.
Okay. Enough of
Amen.
this. Rate and review the podcast. Subscribe to the podcast. Rochelle and Lamar getting in a religious bag.
Jesus.
So these two Jesus freaks are here. I'm here. We'll see you next week. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
That was a Headgum podcast.